Then welcome in Poland. So how are preparations going, man?
Everything's going good. The food was pretty normal out here, so that's the only thing we were wondering about. And the time difference it wasn't really a big deal. So everything's pretty much going as planned.
So you're going to Poland, you're going to fight, and food is the first thing you're worried about.
Oh, of course. Like anytime you travel out the country, like everything's different. So like you don't know like if you're gonna get what you want or if everything's gonna be too salty or you just never know. Like
And how is the food eventually?
almost the same as what we have there. It's just we have all that fake food and over here it's pretty. I don't think it's that fake. Everything looked a little better.
Great. So about your nickname, Johnny Bravo, you have to tell me the story. How did you get that nickname?
It's a long story, but my big brother, he liked to make fun of me a lot, and before fighting, all I did was work out, lift weights, stuff like that. So I got pretty buff, and he just basically called me like a buff black Johnny Bravo, and it stuck. Like everybody, like all his friends, used to mess with me and call me it, and I didn't like it at first. And then I met like this random girl in the mall one day, and she was like, "Are you the one they call Johnny Bravo?" And I was like, "Yeah." And after that, it was just done. Like I couldn't get anybody to stop calling me that.
But you went with it.
Yeah, I had to. Like I was not sure if I was about to get her number.
Did you got it?
Yeah, I got it.
That's great. That's great. About the fights, your first losing streak, ever in your career, right? What did you change from your last fight?
I changed weight classes. Let's see. I made a lot of adjustments in camp and in training, and I have my teammate Lorenz Larkin. Pretty much anytime we need to make adjustments, anytime I have really good coaches. So all the mistakes I made in those fights, every adjustment that we possibly could make that we've seen thus far, I've had about a year to make that adjustment. I feel great. I've changed. It's just too many things that I've changed so far. So I feel like coming into this fight is just going to be a totally different person.
So in this fight, how did you prepare for your opponent? Like tactical wise?
Well, we look into the opponent. We assume they're all going to be tough. So that wasn't really a big deal. But I did acknowledge his black belt. We implemented a lot of training for that into my camp, and just pretty much just kept improving on myself and my training. We don't make our camps about the opponent as much as we make it about ourselves. So it was more so getting me better, and it'll show in the fight.
So how do you think this fight will end?
Man, it'd be dope if it goes all the way, but I don't know. Our styles, we're both looking for a finish. I'm looking for my finish my way. He's looking for his finish his way. If we're tough enough, we go to the end. If one of us aren't, somebody's getting finished.
Thank you very much, and good luck on your fight.
Thank you.